Hey friends, so are you ready to give up on building your personal brand? Are you ready to stop? Have you tried it but then realized that I'm just not getting the traction that I thought I would have? Today I want to explain how it's taken us a 4-year journey that most people don't see the grind, the hard work, the consistency of how to build a personal brand and how to build, most importantly, an authentic personal brand that brings you opportunities. But today I want to tell you our journey and go deep in the trenches of the goods, the bads, the lessons, and the failures that we've learned throughout this entire journey. If we've not met, my name is Andy Smith, and I started out as an entrepreneur. Engineer first, then entrepreneur, and built 2 very successful businesses and exited those businesses, and then got right back into the trenches of building a portfolio of businesses. I realized that my real passion was not there because, and I found that out by realizing that when we hired great operators to run those companies, I enjoyed more helping that operator build their personal brand and build the company brand than I did really running those businesses. So it was a really eye-opening experience that occurred sometime in the last 4 years between 2019 and today. And what I realized and what we set out to do in 2019 was to build that brand. And we didn't go intentionally about it. We ran about it because we realized that in 2007, when we started that first venture, we didn't have big social media presence. It didn't really exist. But by 2009, 10, 11, 12, the infrastructure really started changing when it relates to Facebook, YouTube, and some of the other Instagram and all the social platforms that started emerging at that time, which changed the entire game around our ability to connect with a broader audience that was not available to us prior to social media. For example, I spoke to someone this week from Tel Aviv, which I would have never, ever talked to if it wasn't for me producing content on a consistent basis that helped bring connections, that turned into conversations that led to opportunity. Without those 4 building blocks, it never would have happened. So let's reverse back to 2019. Started sprinkling out some content onto the different platforms. And I realized that it was really ugly and nasty on all platforms except for LinkedIn. So I thought, well, let's go to LinkedIn. The people are nice there. So I started doing some comments, and it was really hard to make a video, really hard to realize what to think, what to put out, what do people want to hear, do people even want to hear from me? But I tried it and I put a video out. We were shipping a big enclosed combustor at the time, and I took a video of that. And the big enclosed combustor burned off waste gas from an oil and gas site. And it was a clean burn. So we thought, cool, I'll put a video about that because maybe somebody wants to know. Well, I immediately got blasted on social media, LinkedIn, the nice platform, by people who were saying that it was harmful to the environment and no one should be emitting gases and all this stuff. Even though I thought, well, we were doing it clean, but it wasn't what resonated with that audience. And so I went and did what most people do, which is hide and get off the platform because I was too scared. So now fast forward to 2021. I didn't post too much. I would go peruse social media. I knew there was a thing called Facebook and Instagram for some pictures and family stuff, but I never thought about it as a personal branding tool. Here comes August of 2021. So that would have been 2 years ago, almost exactly 2 years ago. I made the personal commitment that I was gonna post something every single day on one single platform. So I went back to LinkedIn, took the Band-Aids off, licked my wounds, and I said, I'm coming back. I'm gonna put out content every single day. Those early posts took hours to come up with. So what am I gonna post? Why do people even care? Should I post this? Oh, I'm too scared because nobody wants to hear this. Write a post and then delete it. I did all of those things, but I was consistent. And I came back the next day, And I got a lot of questions. I got like, Andy, why are you doing this? Is this effective? Is it efficient? And I didn't know the answer, but I said, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna continue. I made this commitment. Well, I started to find a tribe, and I started to find a group of people who really started to resonate with my stuff. So I got the dopamine, as we call it, hey, I'm starting to see some traction. So I just continued on. Things started to get easier, started to get more of a system in place of how to do content. And now fast forward 2 years, there is a following. There is a system. I can shoot a video like this, throw it into a bucket, and then it gets reposted throughout all of social media. That's what you don't see. You don't see the system that people are building to do this. You don't always see the team behind what's happening because it takes a village to do this at any kind of scale. And the world is changing and moving so fast, we've got to systematize it. But the real reason, the real unlock, the real power of building a brand is you become a trusted thought leader in your industry. Now that you're a trusted thought leader, people start to reach out to you with opportunities. People bring you opportunities you would have never seen before. My tribe is full of people on an international basis that I would have never met if I would have not had the courage to be vulnerable in front of an audience, not had the courage to be consistently on a daily basis in the platform. And I started with one platform and I started with one message. And that message has changed so many times. I have gotten people that say, Andy, you put out so much talk stuff, we don't even know what you're talking about. And then I got people that said, hey Andy, you need to be better quality. Hey Andy, you need to try these new things. What I've realized is we all have a muscle, a boldness to be bold in who we are, authentic in who we are, and authentic in who we want to serve. And then let's go serve them with everything we got and be as bold as we can, be as courageous as we can, be as hopeful as we can, because people want to hear from you. They want to hear your story. They want to learn your lessons. They want to know why you do what you do, and all that matters. That is your story. That is your platform. That is your personal brand. And if you don't share that, we don't know. We don't get to hear from you. We don't learn from you. So I've realized that with myself and with those that we're working with, that building that personal brand is the game changer, is the unlock for becoming a thought leader in your field. And we can all do it. We all have the ability. There are many different mechanisms to do it. That first step is making that first post. Then second step, showing up the next day. You can be consistent with that, you'll start to find the unlock, and it will open up doors that you could never have imagined. My name is Andy Smith. I thank you for being on this journey. If I can answer any questions, please comment below. Love to help you on your journey of building a brand, sharing your story with others, finding the community that is out there for you to serve so that you can live your best life. I guarantee you, you will make people better because of what you're sharing on these platforms. All right, friends, thank you for being here. Love to hear from you and look forward to talking soon.